Hi all, Jessie B Scrapbooking back with another process video. This one is for Christmas in March. Here is a collage of pictures I printed out. I'm going to leave it in that collage and just kind of do some stamping around the outside edge. And yeah, so let's get going. So I got all my stamps out. These are like kind of Christmassy. Some of them are Christmassy and some of them are not. And then all the different color stamps that I want to use. And this first one is a poinsettia flower. And it's really pretty flower, but it doesn't have a lot of detail to it. And it has the leaves attached to it. And so it's all one big stamp. So I decided to stamp it in this kind of a off-white, kind of a gray-white stamp. And this is going to be like the background stamp. And I'll layer other stamps over top of it. I went ahead and put my silicone mat down because I knew I was going to be stamping off the edge and I didn't want to stamp onto my cutting mat that I actually don't cut on. And so I stamped all that. And then I'm coming in with a holly leaves, and I'm doing it in this light green, and I'm testing in the center because I know my picture is going to go in the center, so anytime I want to test how it looks, that's where I'll stamp. So I'm just twisting the stamp around, trying to get it different angles, different ways, going on the page fully, coming off the page, so you only have bits and pieces of it. And this whole layout basically is just the stamping. So I do leave all the stamping in. So if you get bored with watching the stamping, you can, fast forward it. And this video is super short. It took me like, I don't know, maybe 15 minutes to make this whole layout. It is a 5.5 by 8.5 page for my December album. So it does not take very long at all. This is just like a little generic little flower. It's just pretty little flower, so I did it in the red, and I just wanted that pop of red. Alright, the next I'm going to add is a little flower in this gold, and it's a tiny little flower. Kind of reminds me of a poinsettia, but it's just kind of another one of those generic flowers. And so I'm just going to sprinkle that all the way around and hitting the spots in between and overlapping a little bit on the other stamping. So then I put that one away, and then I grab, after I clean off my thing, I grab another holly leaf. This is a smaller one, and so I'm going to do it in the dark green, and I'm doing more of a really light stamp with it. Here's a second generation stamp. Then I do first generation, but I'm just barely kissing the paper with it. So it's not a full on, because I didn't want that really dark to pop off. I wanted it to kind of blend in with everything else. So I did some of those. And then the last one I bring in, it's like a little cluster of berries, I guess. It's a tiny little stamp. But I'm actually going to stamp it in brown because it reminded me of like a pine cone, or a fir cone. More like a pine cone. So I'm just adding these little pops of brown all the way around, and with these little, if you did it in red, it would look like little berries, but I wanted it to look more like a pine cone. So that's what I'm doing. It's all the way around, just in different spots. And that is it. That's all I do for the background. I actually really like the way it turned out. And so get my area here all cleaned up. Bring my picture back. Yep, I like that. And then I'm coming in with just a couple pieces of paper. So actually it's one piece of paper. It's this cut apart border strips. And oh yeah, I do add this black frame all the way around just because there is already a white frame when I printed the pictures, but I wanted something darker to contrast against the light background and the busy background and the busy pictures, just because there is a lot going on in this collage picture that I did. So I decided to go with this beautiful floral print, and this paper is from Echo Park. It's their one of their Christmas collections. I think it's a Cozy Christmas from a couple of years ago, and I really like it. And I wanted to keep a little bit of that paper for later, and so I just gutted out the center here, and I'm getting this all here down. And then I tried it on that plaid background as well, but I didn't like it as much, but I love that plaid background. So I am going to bring in, like I said, that cut apart with all the strips, and I'm going to grab that plaid and then that red piece with the little leaves on it. And those are the only two pieces of paper I'm going to add to this because I don't want to cover up all that stamping I just did. So I have the paper, and I'm going to do that classic L shape just like this. I'll get that all glued down here in a second. There we go. It's all cut and glued down. And then I'm bringing in my sticker sheet. This is from the Echo Park paper as well. And I end up playing with this cluster in the bottom left corner. And I tried several different things. I tried this little house. I decided that doesn't work because it'll cover up too much of my sun. And then I tried this wreath that says Merry Christmas. And I like it, but then I couldn't figure out, I wanted one more thing in this cluster and it wasn't working. So I decided to go with this tag here that says, have yourself a merry little Christmas. And then a bunch of presents. And then I bring in this wood veneer Christmas tree from the Dollar Tree, and I'm going to add that, and I love that cluster. I think it's so cute. I do add from my sticker sheet here, it's these stickers are from Happy Planner stickers, and so I'm just going to add this little, it's like washi tape sticker, and it's the brighter red like that is in the flowers that I stamped, and it just has some dots and stars on it. And then I added a string to the tag, and then a couple little banners in the top picture right there, just 3 little banners from that same Happy Planner sticker book. So that is my layout. I really like how it turned out. It's another one down in my December album, so that's really cool. And thank you so much for watching. If you liked it, please give me a thumbs up. If you want to see more, please subscribe. Bye!